Hey everyone, it's the last day of the Silver in 7 series. I am super proud of you for hanging in there with this challenge. You've watched the videos, you've done the tasks, you've put your all into this. And for that, I'm just super proud of you. It's so fun to see you getting on there, learning the necessary things that you need to do to be successful. And I'm so excited to see the fruit that's going to come from this. So let's look at what we've done this week. Let's look at what our goal was. Our goal was for you to go silver in 7 days. Now, that might not have happened already, but let's look at what we did do. So first of all, you made a Frank's list, which is the most important first step. And then you even expanded that Frank's list. You learned about follow-up and the importance of follow-up, the huge importance of follow-up in this business. You've put yourself out there. You've done it scared, right? And you've expanded your friends list. That's a big part of it. You need to expand your network, right? You've done lots of things to grow your business, and that's been so exciting to watch. And what I need to tell you is that this opportunity, it's not magic. It's not rocket science. In fact, you just did the things that you need to do to be successful in this business or to start being successful in this business. And that is that you need to do these same things every day, every week, every month. And if you do, you will be successful. It's okay if you didn't get to silver yet in these 7 days. You will. Okay. And a lot of us have been through this before where we set a goal to go silver in 7, or we set a goal to go gold by a certain month, but it doesn't happen. And you know what? It doesn't mean we failed. It means that we were successful. We kept moving forward and we just move our deadline. I do it all the time. I move my timeline on things. If I had set a goal to get a lot of times I set a goal to get one ambassador and one customer in 1 week. Well, if I didn't get the ambassador that week, well, then I move that goal out to the following week that maybe I'm going to get 2 that following week. And I still try and get that in that month, right? Whatever it might be, we can move deadlines. And that's an okay thing to do in this business. It's not failure. It just means that you move your deadline and you keep striving for that same goal. And so I hope that you do this right now, that you're just striving for that silver no matter what. The next thing is I want to talk to you about commitment. And so you've learned about what you need to do. Now it's really about commitment. It's about doing those things every day consistently. And to show you this, or to illustrate this, I want to use a tree analogy, okay? Let's say you had a tree in your backyard that you needed to chop down. And you went out there and you took that axe and you swung the axe really hard, right? And then you came back in the house and you scrolled on Facebook, maybe put in a load of laundry, right? And then the next day, you went back out and you swung that axe really hard, chopped into that tree. And then you came back in, you watched your favorite TV show, maybe you baked some cookies, did some grading. We have a lot of teachers on this team, right? And then the same thing, the next day, you went out and you swung that axe. Now, would that tree eventually come down? Yeah, it would. It would eventually come down, right? But it would take a long time, right? If we swung our axe like that. So that's what it would be like is if you shared with somebody, just like kind of shared with one person once a day. Like, oh, I'm going to just put a Facebook post out today, or I'm going to reach out to one person today. And that's good. You're still moving in your business, but I want to show you what it would be like. What would it be like if when you went out to that tree, you swung that axe 20 times? Okay? You swung that axe 20 times, and then you went back in, and the next day you came back out and you swung that axe 20 times. And the next day you swung that axe 20 times. How quickly do you think that tree would fall down? Right? So we like to show you how you set the pace of your business. You definitely can do this slower if you'd like to, or you can commit to a year of hard work, of 20 swings of the axe, right? And I can tell you that when I've done that in my business grows. And we're seeing that on our team right now, where a lot of people have committed to those daily IPAs and committed to our power hours, and they're having results. Our team is growing. And that's what it takes. And you can do it too. It's really about doing these same things that we've taught you how to do day in and day out, and committing to it and saying, I want this. And it's really about short-term sacrifice is worth the long-term goal. That you might have some sacrifices that you have to do, like getting up early in the morning or missing your favorite TV show or something like that. But it's going to be worth it for the long-term gain. The other thing is that, what is your goal? Why are you doing this? What is your big why for doing this business, for sharing? What is your goal? If financial freedom for your family is your big why, that long-term gain is so worth the short-term sacrifices, right? The other night I was at a meeting with our diamonds, and they said that in the beginning of this business, you are grossly underpaid, and by the end, you are grossly overpaid. So I want you to think about that. When you feel like you're doing so much work and you're not getting the pay that you're putting in, just know that if you keep going, keep doing these things day in and day out, you will be successful and you will accomplish those goals of financial freedom, because this compensation plan works. It is amazing, and I can't stress that enough. So that's our challenge for you, is that you would be all in, that you would commit to this process of reaching out every day, of going through that Frank's list, of posting things on Facebook and Instagram, of reaching out to your friends, opening up your mouth and sharing. Because the reality is people are desperate. People are desperate for these products. Yes, they are. I was desperate for these products, okay? Health-wise, I was desperate for these products. And there's a lot of people out there desperate for those products. But even more, people are desperate for this opportunity. There are people going to bed at night and they can't sleep because they have mountains of debt over them. They don't know how they're going to pay their water bill. They don't know how they're going to pay their mortgage, right? They're going to bed worried about how they can cut their grocery budget in half, or whatever it might be, trying to figure out how they can make ends work. And we have an opportunity right here in front of us. So many of us have been able to not only get our products paid for, but pay those extra bills, buy those extra activities for our kids, invest in land and build a house. That was my story, right? Pay off debt, get debt free, have that financial freedom, not have that weight on your shoulder. There's so many of us who are doing that. And this opportunity does that. If you do these same things every day, every week, if you try to go silver in 7 every single week, or we always say, try to go silver every month, try to get 3 ambassadors. If you do that, you will be successful. And so many people need this opportunity. It's your responsibility to share. Okay? It's our responsibility to share, because we offer hope, not only health hope, but financial hope. And I know that you can do this. Again, it's not rocket science. Anyone can do this. Okay? This opportunity is not for the few, it's for the plenty. Anyone can do this. It doesn't take a college degree. It doesn't take being a teacher. Anyone can do this, okay? So I want to say that you're amazing for I've done this so far. You're an amazing team. You have some amazing skills, amazing leadership skills. I'm so excited to see what this work and your future work produces. So I want to say, commit, commit, commit. You can do this. Have a great day.